Hello and good morning. Today, before I start this drawing, I thought I'd just show you that commission that I was working on of that mummy sort of commission. I resketched it, inked it, and I started to add a bit of colour to it. The customer's happy with it because it's exactly what they wanted. So, like bricks in the background and things like that, and loads of like little rotten effects, and I was pretty pleased with it as well. Yeah, so I just thought I'd show you that commission, a finished commission. See that face of the mummy. Yeah, I coloured it in with a few like little grey pro markers here and there, and then this was just like yellow Prismacolors, golden yellow, and I think a canary yellow or something, and some slight white highlights with a jelly rolling pen and other little scratches and that on the rags, and lots of drips of supposed to be like sand and stuff and dust, little things coming off, all the bandages and things like that. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. Yeah, so anyway, on with the drawing. So I've just had to switch my daylight lamp on because it's coming a bit dull outside. Typical weather, probably chuck it down, thunderstorms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw something that I like to draw. And it's going to be another skull, but it's a really serious horror skull. I'm going to draw the top half of the skull, and then we're going to draw not all of the teeth, maybe draw some of the teeth there, some missing teeth here and there. I'm going to draw the eye sockets. Not exactly sure if I want to draw the bottom jaw. I think I'm just gonna wing it actually. No bottom jaw. I'm gonna draw loads of blood and stuff. It's all like spilling out of its mouth, splatting everywhere, like a sea of blood everywhere. And then there's blood and stuff just splatting out its eyeballs, well, eye sockets. So just have to try and make sure them eyeballs are there, and not do too much while it obscure like the nose socket or something like that. So yeah, I like drawing skulls, as you can tell on this channel. Like an evolution of different skull drawings, and I just like drawing them, to be honest. That's why I continue to draw skulls and horror skulls and things. Another tooth there, and then lots of blood. I think stuff like this is more my type of artwork, where I just take an idea and I run with it and try and fill the whole page or part of it. I don't really know, to be honest, and just do a drawing that I like. Yeah. So I was meant to do that 10k giveaway video last week, but I never got around to doing it, so I still need to find a few bits and pieces for that giveaway, but I'm still going to do that video, so I just don't know when I'm going to just do that, you know, video. I need a few suggestions how to like launch like a giveaway thing, because I think the whole point of doing one is obviously like, yeah, you know, to thank subscribers for subscribing and, you know, people sticking around and things like that, but I think it's also to generate a bit more buzz around the channel sort of thing, and it helps to promote the channel a bit more as well, you know, but I don't know how to really launch a giveaway. I'll just probably see what I can do. Anyway, so yeah, I haven't forgotten that video will be filmed, uploaded and whatever. I just need to find a few more bits to give away really. Found a few, but it doesn't look like a lot, so it's best to give away a few little bits. So it's just finding a few little things. Yeah, well, this skull drawing, it's pretty much how I want it. I'll just show you a bit close up there. So we've got that skull, lots of blood coming out of its eyes. There's no bottom jaw, maybe that's just gone. Something, it's fell off, it's gone, it's gone away on holiday. So yeah, start to ink now. Just a bit of the outline. Keep it all wobbly looking lines. And then let me do the nose socket and, you know, the bit of eyeball, you know, the eye sockets there, and then the rest is just going to be all like splatters and things like that. So I can probably maybe get away with, well, maybe a bit of darkness in there. Just add to that. Yeah, I love drawing this stuff. It's easier to draw, and it's my kind of stuff to draw, so so nah whatever. I'm just joking. I really like to draw this type of stuff. I think that's why I've redrawn loads of skull ideas over the years, and trying to perfect the art of the skull, because they feature in a lot of my artwork. So yeah, I think that's the way forward really with a lot of my artwork. Do some thick sort of lines in between, and then we can add some thin lines also. Maybe some, turn it around though so I can lead the ink pen this way a bit more, get a bit of flow to the ink as it were. And there's a bit there as well. Let's go over that way a bit and I can finish them off. Got a thinner ink pen. It's the 05 Pigma Micron. These have got to run out soon. I've been using them for a good couple of years. So I want to get these teeth, or what few teeth the skull has, and just try and Get some more detail in there. Almost looks like a supernatural type skull with some kind of power coming out its eyes, even though it's going to be blood. So, but it's given me an idea for another skull. Probably a skull that I've done before, but be another illustration perhaps. But yeah, I like to add lots of thinner lines as always. So I don't know whether later on in the drawing or possibly when I'm adding more detail to it, or even right at the end, which I won't be doing. I'll be doing more of a quick sketch, just in keeping with this latest batch of illustrations. But I think some nice blood splatters might go quite well. Some kind of background colour, or even like a galaxy type background, something I ain't really done before. Just little ideas just forming in my head, I don't know. Just different ways of working sort of thing. So I always thought about adding in cool backgrounds, something different. Just might look quite cool. So I'll just turn this over again, just put it on like a bit of an angle, and then I can draw more of these splatter things, and because I'm right-handed, so it's easier to go that way rather than curve my hand over and hunched over like that. So that's why I usually turn the paper. It's a good idea. So yeah, lots more blood just splashing out of the eye sockets. I've been real sketchy with it because I think it's best to do it that way, really. And clean it all up a bit later. Well, I'm not cleaning up all that mess, but it's not real blood anyway, so it's fine. And then all the blood, it's maybe it's hit against something or it's flowing upwards, I don't know. That's the way I've drawn it, so I'm just gonna run with it. So I've just noticed on Amazon, because we don't get like the Stars channel over here, not that I know of anyway, because I wanted to watch the Ash vs the Evil Dead, and so I noticed on Amazon that it comes out on DVD late September, so I'll be buying that because it sort of continues the story from the Evil Dead movies. And it looks quite cool as well. I just love it, so I can't wait to get that. It seems like a long way off, but the months will soon pass, and then there's Walking Dead in October as well, so there's that to look forward to. Yeah, cool stuff. So yeah, the flow of all this blood and stuff, it's there's going to be lots of red blood, so I'm thinking the background obviously be a different colour. But I'm thinking of trying to do some kind of galaxy, purpley, dark, I don't know, bits of blue. Excuse me, windy pops. Maybe some blue with some stars in the background, just to make it a different type of background, really, which could be quite fun to do. Maybe other little splatters and blood and everything. Don't know how many times I've mentioned blood. Oh well. It is what it is. So when I go off and try and do a bit more with these drawings that I've done in this, I suppose I could call it a video series, because I'm trying to create more illustrations that I like to draw, and you know, some kids out there, I lost what I was saying now. Some kids shouting some bullshit. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, some right noisy fuckers around here. Anyway, sorry for the swearing. I do apologise, but they are little fuckers. Right. Yeah. So these illustrations I'm gonna be working on a lot more, with adding more detail and colouring and things like that. Now I need to order some more art materials and things like that, like Prismacolor pencils, Pro markers and Copic markers, to do these sort of illustrations. So I won't be doing them you know, fairly soon, but I just want to try and get the ball rolling, get a load of ideas down. So anyway, I'm going to leave this vlog there. I've got a drawing there, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now. Hello. So recently the UK has left the EU, and I recently read on Facebook a question which is so important to the lives of us all within Europe, and that question is: since we have left the EU, are we still a part of the Eurovision Song Contest? Who the fuck cares?